Good evening and welcome to episode 83 of season 8 of Factory Town, where I want to start this episode out by explaining something that I got wrong in the last one. Sort of got wrong. I explained in the last one about coin boosters and how they work, and how Barry Wilson had commented on the episode before the last one, saying how the coins were there, and I misunderstood the comment. Completely misunderstood. I did leave a comment in the last video to explain this, but I thought I'd go over it here for anyone who didn't see that to explain what I did wrong. No, what I said makes sense. It still works the way it is. So basically, what I said in the last episode was, if you add a coin booster to it, you get a flat +1 bonus to your work units, which is correct. But I said previously it had been like there was half a work unit and a quarter of a work unit, and that wasn't ever the case. It's always been a flat +1 work unit per second added to it with a coin booster. The difference is the cost of the coins. That's the bit that I got wrong and got myself confused at. So where do we have somewhere we're using coin boosters? Is it over here? What we're using here? We're using red coin boosters here. So here we're using 6 red coin boosters, but we're not actually using 6 coins. If you mouse over here, or where is it? Where does it show you the actual? There. In that tooltip there. That's where I'm getting wrong. So the cost is 1.5 red coins a second, and it is done on a second. I thought it was done based on how quickly the process goes, as in if you put more coin boosters in there and it's pumping out more recipes, it will use more coins. But it doesn't. It seems to be that it's adding. It's like this takes 1 second to tick down no matter what happens, and once it ticks down, it then takes the 1.5 coins for this, because I have 6 boosters. If you up it to 7 boosters, it'd be 1.75, because a red coin gives you 0.2 or uses 0.25 of a coin per go. So if I put 4 in here, it says cost 1 coin a second, and that is burning 1 coin a second here. Boom, boom. Now the weird thing is, if you speed this up, it does look as if this goes faster, which is what made me think that perhaps it does go faster. And if you boost it up like all the way, see, this seems to kick down really, really quickly. But I think this is like 1 coin. This bar represents 1 coin being used. So of course, now it's going 2.5 coins a second. This bar has to fill and empty 2.5 times a second. So I think that's what it represents there. So that's why it looks as if this is going faster, but it's not actually consuming more coins the faster the recipe goes. I thought if you add more workers to it, because you're getting more recipes clocked out in a second, more recipes thrown out in a second completed, that it would cost you more coins, but it doesn't. It's a flat fee based on how many red coin boosts you have in there. Yellow coins are 0.5 coin per boost, red are 2.5, blue are 0.2, and purple are 0.1. So I just wanted to cover that again. Hopefully that makes it. If I've confused anybody with that, please let me know and I'll see if I can try and explain it better. But it got me confused. See here, that says 0.5 per second. So yeah, so this bar will take 2 seconds to empty. Because so that represents 1 coin being used. So it's I think it's probably simple to understand for somebody coming in, and I confused myself because I mixed up the 2 terms previously in a previous save game. Obviously, coin boosters they're not new, but they're relatively new compared to how long I've been playing the game. So yeah. Okay, so with that out of the way, and my apologies to Barry for misunderstanding your comment. We can work on new things. So we need to make new things to get ourselves to tech level 9 and get other things going. We can also research civics level 4, which we're going to do right now. But there we go. We have more houses and we have a town centre, another town centre, which is awesome because we're going to put it in magic. And the reason I'm going to put it in magic is because I think this is actually keeping up. This is doing a good enough job. This is now full of all the things it was. This was struggling for a while, but it's not now. It's full. Magic is really starting to struggle on us. We're not producing anywhere near the amount of mana crystals I'd like. So I'd really like to get a bonus to mana crystals, because I think that would be the most effective use of our system. So, goodbye to you. Hello to town centre. And it doesn't matter which way it faces. Boom. There we go. And let's, well, we can't upgrade him yet because it isn't it. So, what do we need for the magic speciality? We need an enchanter and magic forges. Well, we have them. We have them all here. We just need to upgrade you to get the bonuses. So, let's put in some houses. Let's start this place afresh, shall we? Actually, it needs to be upgraded, so let's not start this place afresh. Let's grab some level 10 houses down here, drop them in there, and then put some new houses down here. Or we could do a bit of both. We could do a bit of both. So let's come down here and let's just throw these houses into here that I was keeping for a rainy day. I'll put you there. I have to check the actual influence of these. Oh, we're going way off course there. Way off course there. That way. And grab you. And you can go there. Boom. Okay. So we can upgrade you. Boom. And again. And now we can't. We need 48. And we've got 40. Okay, so we need more houses. Well, that's okay. We can steal more houses from somewhere else. We can do that. We can do that. We can steal more houses. I think I'm going to steal them from here, basically. Yeah. And then we'll put in new houses here that can consume things and get things going, because this doesn't appear... This is running way above what I expected it to run at. So I'm quite happy with stealing the houses from here and doing things. Also, don't have any houses on these, but you are still getting the bonuses. So yeah. So we'll steal all the houses from this area and boost up our magic area, which is going to affect that down there. It is definitely going to affect the this down here, because it's going to lose its production bonus, which is probably going to then offset everything and throw everything away. But that's okay. That's okay. It's okay. Got more up there. Let's just put over here. Let's just grab loads of houses and put them all in one place, shall we? Grab. Might bring a few back. I'll grab them all from this side here. I don't know how many that is exactly, but it's okay. It's okay. We can deal with this. We can sort this out. So boom, and then okay, upgrade. There we go. Right, and then we want to make you magic. Sweet. And then that means you, when you do your next recipe, more importantly these when you do your next recipe, they have a 60% chance of getting more magic. I'd really like to upgrade that again. We're at 140. A level 10 house will only give us 10 level, so we'd have to bring in another lot of houses. So yeah, not really sure whether I want to do that or not. Let's put the houses over here. No reason to tidy them up other than I want to. There we go. Boom, house there. And we'll put the next ones here. Do you know what? I am going to drag more houses. We're going to grab even more houses from the production area. We're going to steal all your houses. Every last one of them. Haha. Well, don't want to grab the road. Do. Plump. And then that can be upgraded again. Because magic, I feel, needs a boost for us. It really does need a boost. There we go. Okay, upgrade that again. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and are you getting boosted? You are getting boosted. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So you're producing wards, which are not actually selling yet, but that's fine. That's fine. Doesn't matter. So there we go. So you've now got huge influence. So we now need to put more houses down here. We've only got 10 houses to put in, so maybe this was a mistake, but it's fine. It's fine. Nine and 10. There we go. So you're going to get 10 houses added to you. You are at 47, so you are really struggling. But that's okay, because you've got a system set up to feed the houses already. So you can deliver the stuff and be happy and be joyous and be better. And be better. Which is good. Which is very good. This is really not needed here. We really don't need this up here. So I'll leave it because it's not doing any harm. I could bring some of these back as well, because this is not going to be, you know, this is not going to need all of these. So I could bring some of these back to try and help out. What if we grabbed 2 houses to come off the grid? Yeah, you're still good. So we'll bring 2 houses back, just to try and even things out here. You are now running at level 4, which means these are only getting a 40% bonus now. That's the problem with taking the houses away, is the town centre, the bonus from the town centre. You see here, it says linked houses equals level 4. That means it's only giving a 40% bonus to everything around it, rather than the 60% bonus it was doing. So, yeah. Okay, but that's okay. That's okay, because we need to set up a station here, delivering goods, or here, I should say, delivering goods to this town, because this one's here, this town would be here, this town would be here. So let's do that, and we can do that really, really, really easily just by copying all of this, not the road. And pasting it in here. Ba-dum. And the great thing about that is that it should just automatically do all our filters and everything for us, just by copy and pasting. So everything is fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. All we need to do is put in the correct buildings. So we need a food market. I'm going to put them inside the areas here. We can actually put them right on the edge. That's good. I need a food market, a general store, an apothecary, which is hidden under here, which I'm going to put there, and a school, which we're going to put there. That'll do. That'll do. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 4 buildings. Is that correct? Is that correct? Yeah, I think somebody's delivering to 2. I think. Books. Oh yeah, we've got books and books. So we're going school and school in 2 different places. I don't know why I did not put that book in there. Why did I not put that book in there? That would have made so much more sense. And then these can be the 4 elemental books. Yeah, that would make so much more sense to do it that way. For now we'll leave it. For now we'll leave it as it is. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, so we want wagons. Not wagons, we want caravans. And I need to filter them with the stuff they're going to be getting, don't I? Okay. So, you, Mr. Caravan, you are supposed to be filtered with medical wraps. And it's kind of good that I'm going... So, you can do a sell category. So you can say, hey, only take stuff that goes like medicine or basic medicine, or you can do that. But the drawback to that is that he would fill up all 4 of his slots with the same thing. And I don't want that. I don't want that. Right now, I just want to be delivering 1 at a time. That other wagon should be doing that, so... But, not. This is... these ones here. I don't think I can copy a barn and paste it. I can! Oh, that's extremely helpful. I did not realise that. You can copy a barn and paste it onto a wagon. Oh, thank you very much. That just makes my life so much simpler. In fact, do you know what? If that's the case, we are actually going to change this, because that's way simpler than I expected it to be. Oop. Magical Tome level 1. Are we still making level 1? Or do we go to level 2? I don't remember. Okay, and you want to just, at the moment, be set to nothing. You can go away, and you can go away. And then we'll copy and paste. That's very useful. That's very, very useful. To be able to copy a barn and paste it in, that's very, very useful. Okay. What I want to do is turn off the train loader. Even though I've got the barn turned off, I want to turn off the train loader. So turn off train loader, off. And you should be Magical Tome. Let you do your thing, that's fine. Then we're gonna... Who are you? You're not that one. You. Copy, paste. There we go. Awesome. Okay, and then in that case, I can copy this and paste it onto here, which will turn off the other ones. So hopefully you will empty out your stuff. Okay, and I'll go around and do the other ones between episodes. I think we won't go over them now, which means I'll probably forget. And yeah, that's the typical way of things. So here I want to copy this sorter and paste it here. And now we get to the very interesting part. Because right now we have trains going around with 4 carriages on. And we had 4 stop-offs. Now we've got 5 stop-offs with 4 carriages on. And I don't know what that's actually going to do to our system. I don't know whether this is going to eat stuff up before it gets here. I'm not sure. We'll have to kind of keep an eye on it and see. If our happiness starts dropping drastically, then we know something went terribly wrong. Something went very, very, very wrong. But yeah. Okay, 70% chance of the times you are outputting 2. This is very good. And you're going to be the same. Not that we need that many mana pipes or mana bricks, but we did that anyway. So you come down here, you go back and join the centre. But this is the more important one. You are 70% of the time producing more mana crystals, which is excellent because we need more mana crystals. And we also need more coal, because we are struggling desperately for coal. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Okay. Let's go back over here. Ooh. And have a look. See, so this is stone, mana crystal. Here is coal and iron, and I still haven't separated them off. You're good though. You're good for stuff. Is it just we don't have enough coal trains? Is that a thing? It could well be a thing. Probably is a thing. Let's fix that. Let's grab another train. Oh no, I can't put it there. That won't work. Make this mining. Add 4 boxcars and filter it to coal. Boom. And away you go. There you go. Okay, so we've got another coal train on the line now, so that will help alleviate any problems that are there. What else have we got to research? We can research Magical Tome Volume 2. Now, I need to double check this. Did we upgrade to Volume 2? Or are we still on Volume? No, we're still doing Volume 1, so we didn't upgrade to Volume. Oh yeah, I was going to kind of do that in situ there, but we got 42,000 research points. I don't know if we need any more. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I think we do. I think you need it for loads going on there, but we'll see. We'll see what happens as and when we come to it. We'll see what happens. So, what do we want? Well, I suppose first and foremost, we want to get magical belts. That's probably the big thing. We want to get magical belts because they are really, really, really going to help us. They will really help us speed up our production all over the place. So, to get magical belts, we need air power. Air power requires Air Knowledge Volume 1, and Air Knowledge Volume 1 requires Elemental Extraction. So, Elemental Extraction. Boredom. There we go. Unlock all the tomes. Awesome. Now, we just want to go air for the time being. Air. Sweet. And then we want to go air power, and we can't do air power because we need air research points. Okay. Okay. So, how do we do air research points? What did I do? Elemental book there. So I was going to go earth, air, fire, and water because that's the way I've always said them, and that's the order I want to do them. Even though the game does them in order of fire, water, earth, and air, until you well, let me show you. Let me show you how weird the game is. If I put you down. Oh, it's not a laboratory. It's these. That's right. This has got fire, water, earth, and air, which is fire, water, earth, and air up here. But if memory serves, and you go to a grabber for the filters, and then go down the bottom. No, fire, water, earth, and air. Okay, it's in order. Ah, but the stones are not. This was the bit that always got me, and I'm like, how dare you? It goes fire, air, water, earth. Fire, air, water, earth, and air. Hang on a minute. What? Why are the stones in the wrong order? How dare you? How dare you? No. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever, but... Okay, so we need air knowledge, and I have completely forgotten a step in the process here that I've just noticed. Ah, but that's done up at magic. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, that's not so bad. I was like, no, please don't tell me that's done here. Please don't tell me that's done in knowledge. The air ethers are done in knowledge. That would cause all sorts of problems. But it's not. It's not. Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this here. Let's just tab, copy this here. And I'm going to put it facing that way because all our elemental books are going to come from a station in the centre. And they're going to go under the town centre because we've rated town centre up to allow it to do that. It does limit, I think, a little bit of influence. I'm not 100% sure on that, but we'll see. We'll see. So these want to do air. Okay, copy, paste, paste, paste. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. And we want to be making air tomes, which are these ones. I kind of do want to upgrade them to level 2. Not that we have level 2 moment anyway. That's something we may do in situ. We may look at that. May do like the back 2 making level 1s and the front 2 making level 2s, which is slower. But a level 1 tome gives 1 research point. So if you see here, did our air research points 1. A level 2 tome gives 10 research points. So although it would be slower, say it would be half the speed because we're only producing half as many, it produces 10 times the amount of research points. The problem is, as you can see down the bottom of that list there, the consumption time and happiness duration. Now the happiness duration is great. That means we only need to deliver 1 book every 60 seconds, but they consume it in 10 seconds. So they are really greedy people. They read a book in 10 seconds flat, and I don't know how they do it. Yeah, so level 2s, they actually take longer to read, so that's interesting. It's twice as long to read it, so maybe upgrading to level 2 isn't such a bad idea, because then we actually need to produce less books. We need to produce half the amount of books, but you get 10 times the amount of research for it, so We will look into that. We will definitely look into that. Okay, so what do we need? We need enchanted book, air ether. Enchanted book. Air ether. I haven't done any ether yet. Where's the ether? There. There. Boom. And then this last one is a nothing. Thank you for your services. In fact, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to book and that one to nothing. We'll just put a gap in there because why not? Why not? Okay. Okay, and I really feel like I need to remove all this under here because so much of this is not required. You're going to be air, not tone, copy, paste. How are we doing here for outputs? You're fine. None of you are blocking up. That's okay. So they're not producing the books fast enough to mess up with anything. Okay, so we just want 2 outputs here, really. I'm not sure. What do you need? You need 1 book and 4 ether. Now, ether is actually a liquid, so we can actually pump it as a liquid from the packager. So I think we'll do that because you need 4 times the amount. So pumping it should be quicker. We could run it above ground. I don't know. I'm gonna swap this around. You are going to be enchanted books. And then we're going to have 2. I need to put fluid pipes on my action bar. I don't know. We're using a lot of them recently, so let's put the fluid pipes. Well, put in there because we're not building any workers. We haven't built any workers in a really long time. So yeah, put them and put them. And yes, I could put the pipes underground. I could, but I'm not going to. We're going to do it that way. And then we're going to do underground. We're going to do pipes to here. So go underground, and then we'll do. I saved them. Boom, boom, dum, dum. There we go. Okay. And then above ground, you're going to be enchanted books. Whoa. There we go. Okay. Okay. So the question is though, where do we get enchanted books from? Because we need them. We need enchanted books. And they are done in knowledge or magic. And they take a book and a mana crystal. I think I was going to do them here, wasn't I? That's why we set this whole thing up here to do it. So, okay, so enchanted books require that. Also, we need to get into elemental extraction. Oh boy, an elemental refinery. Budum. Okay, where is our? Here is our air one. Now I'm putting it down here. To get ether, you need air stones and you need mana crystals, and it produces air ether. And then you reset the mana crystals. So the mana crystals don't have to be input; they just do it. You will take air ether and mana crystals to produce air crystals. We don't need air crystals yet, do we? Do we need air crystals? Is that what? No, we don't need it. We need ether. Okay, so I don't need to worry about the temples just yet. Okay. I might even be able to get the research to move the temples before that's needed. So, okay. In that case, we can do this over here in magic and figure this all out over here. And then all we need to do is just dig up these air stones and get stuff going. We've got all the water stones up here. But we need to kind of make a beeline now for Omni omni platter because we're gonna really need yeah, we're gonna really need to get up to that very quickly because we're gonna run out of resources soon. So we will work on that in the next episode. We'll work on this the elemental refineries. We'll put them up here, I think 1, 2, 3 and 4. That makes sense. Yep. And then we might even do, well, enchanted books I'll do down there. So yeah, do 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3 and 4 here will be for elemental crystals because that's a thing that's needed. So we need 8 tiles to get this all going. So yeah. Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.